are back. Bitcoin is over $8,000 and this positivity has returned to the market.
Welcome to episode 3 of Decrypto. My name's Gareth Jenkinson.
And I'm Darren Pollock.
And we're going to be looking at all the different factors that have helped Bitcoin bounce back in this week's episode.
One of the reasons for this latest rally has to be Wall Street. The institutionalized investors saw what Bitcoin could do back in 2017, but there was huge barriers to entry. Now, things are changing.
So last week, BlackRock were in the news. It turns out that they're looking into what Goldman Sachs are doing in terms of the crypto industry. They've been helping their clients invest in crypto assets, including Bitcoin futures, and now the talk is about ETFs.
But hold on BlackRock, their own CEO is not that keen to be associated with this latest rally. They are trying to make strides in cryptocurrency, but they say they've still got a long way to go in terms of enticing the institutionalized investors. We spoke to eToro market analyst Matty Greenspan, and this is what he had to say.
I keep hearing the name BlackRock, but I believe that that's being falsely associated with this rally, simply because BlackRock has been looking into cryptocurrencies for a very long time now. It was they finally confirmed that they were looking into it, but the CEO, Larry Fink, really played down the possibility, and he even said that he has no institutional interest or no interest from their clients regarding Bitcoin. There's a lot of talk about speculation, whether there's going to be an ETF, a Bitcoin-backed ETF. The specific one is from Van Eck. And as I understand, the decision date on that might be August 6th, but August 10th. But from what I was reading yesterday, that could be pushed back all the way until March. So we don't know what the SEC is going to do with that one, if they're going to approve it or not, but there's definitely been a lot of speculation about it.
So while we're talking about ETFs, plenty of cryptocurrency exchanges have been looking to launch ETFs for a number of years, with the likes of CBOE, Direction, plenty have been trying, and the SEC has been promising to approve these ETFs for a number of months, and they've most recently just pushed that out until September. And it begs the question of what this means for the cryptocurrency markets going into the end of the year. We've seen Bitcoin solidify its position right now, but could that mean we're going to see an even bigger bull run going into the end part of 2018?
I think that there's probably a lot of different things that are happening on the ground at the moment. Volumes are up across the board. So whether it's the futures contracts on Wall Street, or the volumes on exchanges, or even on the blockchain itself, we can see much higher transactions taking place and much more frequently over the last week, and that's a really positive sign. I don't know that markets always correlate with some kind of news event, but certainly, you know, there are a few things that could be seen as contributing factors. So, for example, the unban of ads by Google and Facebook, that's a rather big one. The SBI in Japan. So first of all, we see for Bitcoin specifically, Japan is really where it's at. More than half of the global volumes are originate in Japan. Trading Bitcoin is completely legal over there. And Japanese are extremely savvy traders. They have it in their blood. The term Mrs. Watanabe is a colloquial term that you refer to the housewife that trades Forex at home on the side.
about regulatory changes, it's quite interesting to see that the SEC is really changing its stance towards ETFs. In 2017, the Winklevoss twins tried to apply for ETFs and they were basically laughed out of the building. Even if the ETFs fail to gain mainstream adoption, it's a big win for the cryptocurrency markets, as Matty Greenspan explains.
You have the precedent that a Bitcoin-related asset is now regulated by the SEC, which is in and of itself a big win. But you know, Wall Street, they're looking to get in on the party, but I don't think that they're the most important player. If you remember, apropos the Winklevoss twins ETF in March, you remember there was that big decision date, everybody was waiting, and then, it finally happened, they squashed it. Well, Bitcoin fell, the sentiment was negative for about 4 hours until it made a full recovery and then continued to rally, hundreds of percentage points over the following months. So, yeah, it's cool, and it is something that would improve liquidity and create demand on something that's already very rare. But I don't think that it's a make it or break it moment for Bitcoin.